basically doing anything, but it wasn't really intentional. But a lot of things have been going on, so that's why we've not been on for a while. But we are really basically working on it so that maybe at any given point we come back. It's not been a simple journey. Yeah, that's what I should tell you. It's not been a simple journey, but hopefully everything is going to be going on well. Transitioning is one of those hard things, yeah. Changing from a given kind of production to changing to a different kind of production, it is quite tiresome. So today I felt like, why not? Maybe we can come through, have some simple chart, yeah. So I tell you what we've been up to, what are we basically doing. So yes, so today I just decided maybe let me come through and we have some chat. So uh, changing, changing basically it is quite not easy. So and you know there was a change of place where I used to stay. Now I stay in a different place. Most of my gadgets got spoiled. Yeah, so we are going to be basically starting afresh is quite hard. Yeah, no worries. I'm just behind here trying to do something. Then I'm going to be coming through. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been like I don't know how long. How long has it been? Has it been like a month? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to test my sound to see if the sound is good. But now I'm here. So what are you doing? I wanted to test this kind of lighting. It's been early in the morning. Yeah, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It doesn't matter where you're catching me from. It is, what time is it here in Uganda? I think it is 7:20, something like that. And it's been a while since we checked up, coming through and having some discussion. A lot has been going on for starters. The gadgets, you know, being in a new place, yeah, and transitioning from what we used to do to something new. It hasn't been really that easy, yeah. It's been a little bit of wild, yeah. It's been tricky, but thank God, at least we are catching up. So, of course, initially, we were doing politics for the guys, of course, who love politics. We're doing politics, but again, we made some changes. And for the people who have been following for quite some time, we made those changes because I know I had a son. So we were doing a lot of politics, and much of that content was it wasn't going to be permanent. So we decided to change. So we changed, and we wanted to do lifestyle. And where I stay right now is not where I used to stay. I had just come this side. As I told you, some of you, that I went off grid. Yeah, it is very true. I went off grid. So we didn't have internet. The kind of internet we use here is different from the usual internet that I'm really used with. I'm so much used with Simba internet and then Savannah. Now I'm using MTN fiber, which is really limited to a lot of things. Yeah, it is limited to a lot of things. So I cannot work effectively as I'm supposed to. So basically, I'm just improvising. That's the word. I'm improvising. So when it comes to BCM Uganda, we're supposed to be doing lifestyle, basically what we go through like every day, being off grid and how you can survive off grid. And through the time, for the people who have been following, yes, I've been with my son always. Yes, I've been with my son. So he made 4 years, and a lot of things changed. I thought I was going to be that consistent, that consistent. I want to make our set, which will be very good. We bought some wood. I don't know if I can show you. I want to do some gazebo somewhere. You see that wood? Yeah, we bought that wood there, and they started molding, of course, so that so that we can do our setup there. But now it is becoming a little bit hard because the guys I was working with this side, everything I was trying out, being in a new place, everything I was trying out wasn't working out because now I didn't have what we would call like a daily income, like a daily income. So first of all, I decided like maybe I can get a border border. I got a border border. The guy who was riding it again messed me up. So again, I got another one. We had to take that one back. I got another one. When we got it, again, someone is messing me up even today. I spent like 4, 5, he's coming to 5 weeks, minus doing his payments. So of course, I lost some of my things. Most of my things got spoiled. Like my one of my sound got spoiled. The camera got spoiled. So that means I don't have a microphone. I don't have a sound card. Then again, I don't have the camera I told you initially. Then I need some lights. Then I need to do another setup. So things were getting a little bit tricky, being that it is a new place. But when we started off, we were good. But now, because we are changing from something new, remember, I'm changing the kind of content that we were doing. So it's going to be much of a lifestyle and things that really add impact on us. That's what I wanted really to promote, mainly something that adds impact on all of us, so that when you're watching, basically we are not doing what we would call gossip. We are not doing gossip and discussing people, but we are discussing life and maybe me and my son. So now changing and again in a new place, plus the internet you're not used with. So it has been really, really hectic. Though on the other hand, I joined TikTok, and most of the people, in case you don't know, you can go check out Anderson Luzze on TikTok. So sometimes I go there just not to disappear, but we are supposed to be doing this live stream. My dream or my target is that we can do live streams that I can go like up to 6, 7 hours. Yeah, 6, 7 hours. If possible, we go for 24 hours non-stop. But now that calls in for a lot of things, because right now I have other couple of, by the way, I have other couple of channels, yeah. So you can go to BCM2, yeah. BCM2 is there, so you can always go there and watch a little bit of politics, but not extremely like how we used to do it because of the kind of internet we're using. So I'm saving some money. I'm trying to do some things here and there to save some money. If I save like up to 5 million, yeah, that's what I need, like 5 million. That is Ugandan shillings. 5 million. If I get 5 million Ugandan shillings, then I would be using that to make all those things right. The good thing that we thank God is at least we have the knowledge. Yeah, knowledge. Investing in knowledge, by the way, is the most important thing. That if you have knowledge, you can always start afresh. You can always start afresh, and that is one thing that I really believe in. If you have the knowledge, you know what to do. Even if you're put in a new country, let me say you're good at plumbing, you're good at construction, you're good at maybe editing videos, you're good at something. It doesn't matter. When things fall apart, you can always start afresh. So it's the same thing with me. Everything I started like from zero, zero, totally zero. And the gadgets I used to have, most of them, because I spent a lot of time finance using them, so most of them got spoiled. But because the skills are there and the knowledge is there, it is always very easy to start afresh. As long as you get the equipment needed to start afresh, then you can always start afresh. So basically starting afresh, which is I wouldn't say it is hard. It is just the equipment, yeah, the necessities that I need, yeah, to start afresh. So those are the ones I'm working on. And anything, as long as it involves money, if you have the knowledge, just like how I told you initially, if the knowledge is there, you can always start afresh. So that's why we went and we stopped being consistent, just like how we used to, just to get those equipment. But if we get the equipment back and we sort some of the things and ourselves, then we'll be consistent. I'll be sharing a lot and a lot of knowledge. But being silent, yes, just even the 8, 7 people that have checked through, that means that at least you still remember that I'm still here. And even when you put up your comments now, I'll be seeing them. So today, I also wanted to check out this kind of set, So for the people who have been following, just now you're 9. It makes me happy that even when we've spent some time, minus, working and live streaming, at least at least you can still check up. And even if you put up your comments, I will be reading them, because my dream or my target is we could be doing live streams at least for 24 hours. So because we've gotten the knowledge, we have the knowledge, we have the skills, we know what to do, because now I can do the production part of it, I can do the producing part of it, I can talk, yeah. Then of course, what we need, they are just tangible things, but the knowledge and the equipment. I got excited for the people, as I told you earlier, that I also joined TikTok. And the best thing, by the way, I should tell you, the best thing that we have right now is that at least we are in a permanent place. Yeah. So we're not going to be moving from one place to another. No, 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 no. So this is going to be permanent. So that means in case we get the equipment that we need, yeah, we get the instrument that we need to do what we're supposed to do live streaming mainly. If we get those, then we can just start off. And when we start off, that means it will be permanent. Why would it be permanent? Because now we are not going to be moving place to place. You've noticed that when you're moving from place to place, a lot of things get lost. You have to start again afresh. So basically, for starters, I'm getting used to the place. um the skills are there, I'm getting used to the place. So when we do all the other things, as I showed you, the wood is there. Of course, again, I need some finance to do those things. Remember, for the people who have been following, still again, I don't have any stream of income, so I'm just trying to juggle things out, but hopefully they'll work out. The best thing is at least we are in our permanent place. So if we are in our permanent place, when we start up, that means we will not stop. So today I felt like, no, 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 BCM, it's been a while. Though BCM2 is there, as I told you earlier. Most of the people might think, no, 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 he left politics for good. No, 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 no. We have other channels, of course, for politics. That is BCM2. Yeah, BCM2 is still trying to do the thing that we were doing before on BCM, the main channel. But because of circumstances, yeah, we had to change. And because of internet, we are not doing it like how we used to do it. But trust me, everything is going to be okay. We are just looking for finance, and immediately when we get the finance, then we are going to be consistent and we'll be doing our live stream. My dream is doing a live stream for 24 hours. If I hit that target, when that day happens, then I will know that now we are going to be consistent. Some of the things that, of course, are giving us, to be specific, like here in Uganda, that are really hard on us is power, electricity. Now we worked on that behind the scenes. We worked on our electricity. We worked on our some of the basics. We need to be doing the live streams. So if all goes well, I'm still doing some seven. If all goes well and we do all those things, then we'll be consistent. And the reason why I shifted from from the other kind of content and doing interviews is because I want us to be having content where we benefit. As you watch, you learn something. I got excited when I was on, when stuff was happening about Teng Teng. For the people who know Teng Teng, of course, when it comes to his YouTube channels and the social media, and then because it was my kid's birthday, yeah, I cannot forget. It was on the 29th, yeah, 29th of May. Okay? January, February, March, April, May, June. It was 29th of last month. Yeah, 29th of last month. That was his birthday. So I felt like talking about YouTube, and I got excited that when I talked about it and explaining what goes on really in there, most of the people got interested, and they got a lot of phone calls, and people really wanted to know about that. And we'll be having such kind of sessions, and we'll be talking on how you can also develop, because in the kind of world we are living in, it's very, very important that you do something but online. You do anything but something online. You have to do something online, because we cannot survive with the kind of skills that we used to have then. Right now, they are not applying. That is the truth. They are not applying. So learning something on internet is really very important and very crucial. So don't think that I disappeared. No, we did not disappear. I'm still here. Again, remember, we are transitioning from Luganda, which we used to, broadcast, and now we are into English, so that we want to cut across so that we can have more other people understand. The reason why I did that is because the last 5 years, I did my research, by the way, before deciding to change the kind of content. Now remember, we changed the content and we changed also the location where I stay. It is a different environment, different people, different internet. Again, I've changed the content. So catching up is quite not easy. But as I told you earlier, that at least we have the main things. We have the knowledge, we have the skills. So what we need are tangible things, and that is just capital. So capital is not really quite a big thing. No, 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 no. If we can get the money which I'm saving, then we'll be starting off. And that means when we start, we will not stop. Why? Because we'll be having everything we need. So if someone is having, let me say you're good at, transportation. Let me say you can drive. Yeah, you can drive a car, and now you need a job. Now what you need is just a job to drive a car, to be a driver. So by the time the car is there, you have the skill already. So that is the most important. So we have the skill and what is needed to make this happen. So what we need is just tangible things, and anything that concerns money, you can always be patient, because if you're, let me say, if you're a doctor, you studied, and you're a doctor, that means, yes, you just don't have a job, but at least the skill is there. So that is what I'm really very, very happy about, that we don't need a lot. What we need is little, because now I'm using my phone, yeah, to do this. But I'm not a person of phones. Yeah, I don't like doing the broadcast using phones. I don't feel like it is professional. So I really want to use a computer now, a computer that can run 24 hours, non-stop live streaming, because when we be live streaming, we'll be in 4K. So that means, oh my God. So we need not really a lot. Yeah, not really a lot. But when we start off, because I'm happy each time I come to, at least you can see the people still there. The people still there. Yeah, so when we start off our live streams, my target is doing 24 hours. Yeah, 24-hour live stream, non-stop. Yeah, that is my dream. But to do that, because, and one thing I noticed, I always used to tell people, start off with what you have. And that is basically what I was doing. But again, if you have that professionalism in you, you always don't want to bring half-baked thing. You feel like, no, 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 we're not supposed to be doing that. We are supposed to do it this way. Because if we needed the numbers, and we just want numbers, big numbers, very many people watching, I know what we could do. But that is not going to be lasting. I want us to do something that is lasting, that when we start, at least we do not stop. I can see this is Karuhanga Ambrose. Karuhanga Ambrose, what's up? Are you doing? Thank you for the great work done. Yes, Bruce, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. So we are in a pipeline to do that. The main thing is, at least whatever we are going to do is going to be permanent. Yeah, that is the most beautiful thing. There is doing something which is not going to be permanent. But if we are in our own location, yeah, our permanent place, if we start off, then we will not stop. So because we changed the language, now we're using English, we change the place. So that is really quite a lot. But I'm happy. Why am I happy is, what we need is little. I've saved over it, so we have some things. Yeah, some things. At least we are getting there. We are not yet there, but at least we are getting there. So I want to say, and I apologize, and I'm so sorry that, of course, I've not been here. For us to be chatting and developing each other. I changed when I reached the time, because when I was doing TV for the last 15 years. I learned one thing, because I started off with doing interviews, interviewing people. It is a beautiful, nice thing. Yeah, you want to know about, the so-called celebrities in quotes. But again, what is it that we benefit out of it? And then discussing people. This one has done this. This one has done this. Again, how do we benefit? As in the videos, I noticed that we benefit totally nothing, yeah, because I've done that for 15 years. So if I've done that for 15 years, and basically I didn't see how it was benefiting me as a person. So when you grow up, yeah, when you grow in any profession or any skill or any career, there are things now you adopt, and then you're like, no, now let me leave that stage, let me go in another stage. And transitioning, just like how we put it in our title, transitioning is kind of hard because now you know what really works. And most of the people say copy someone else what is doing and then do it. Others say do what works, but do what works at what level? Because you do what really works, but at the end of the day, you won't be consistent. Everyone is doing that. So I learned that here in Uganda, the things that are happening, let me say, when it comes to our politics, how they are demolishing people's houses, demolishing people's businesses, you know, because we don't have those influencers who can stand up and make a comment and the world can listen, yeah, and the world can listen. So we lack that, yeah, we lack that. It's a morning show. Okay, okay, let me put this one up here. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So at the end of the day, let me put this one here. Drag to end. Okay, let me see. Okay, no, no, okay. Yeah, so at the end of the day, when you do what really works, or because that's what people say, do what really works so that, you know, you make money maybe very easily. But now, me, it's not all about money. No, 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 it's not all about money. It is doing something new and leaving a legacy. So now, because they are demolishing people's houses, businesses, you know, a lot is happening. You cannot start up a business and it works out really perfectly here now. So now I thought of something and I'm like, no, let's have someone, because if you had influencers who can make a video or who can do some writing on their social media, and then the world can hear, CNN can listen, and then they pick up that kind of the story. We don't have them. Basically, the kind of creators we are having in Uganda, whom I also give a lot of respect, is that they are watched by Ugandans in Uganda and they are watched by Ugandans in the diaspora, which is a good thing. Yeah. But now they are discussing people and at the same time moving with trends and what we call trends and breaking stories. Those ones cannot last. Yeah. As you do a video today, it will work today, it will get the numbers today, but it works today and it ends today. So what if we do something that really benefits us, the viewer, and me here? Yeah, because I want to reach a point where we can discuss, yeah, where we can discuss, where you guys at least can go ahead and, you know, when I'm chatting, then you can come on video, then we can talk. Those are kind of equipments that I really want to get and, you know, upgrade a little bit so that it is different. You can call in either using your WhatsApp or whatever media you love to use. You call in. So that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, it took me 5 years to come up with this. I've been thinking about it very carefully. So I basically know everything that we need and I know how we're going to do it. So yes, good things, easy come. That is the word. Easy come, easy go. If you go for breaking stories and training stories, yes, they get the numbers right now and immediately it ends there. But if you come up with a concept which is everlasting, that means even 5 years from now, someone will be able to go back, watch that kind of content, and it will benefit them. So that's what I'm really looking at. But it's not that I stopped coming, that something happened. No, it is just a little bit of finance. And that's what I really want to work on. A little bit of finance. But the rest of the things, of course, yes, we are having. We are having. And the most important things that we're supposed to be having so that we can start off, those ones we already got. We already got. So what we need, just little things that need finance. So that's why I've been off for a while, because most of the things got spoiled, most of the equipment got spoiled. So when we get them, because I'm saving up for them, when we get them, then we will start. And when we will start, we will not stop. So I want to bring up that thing, like for someone who is living in London, you're living in South Africa, now something that is happening in South Africa. So if there are Ugandans there who are, you know, mistreated or who are not in good condition, if you have influencers here who can talk about that, and then it moves and big other media, mainstream media picks those stories. That's what I'm really looking at, so that we are relate, you know, we easily relate. Most of the influencers that you know who don't live in Uganda, they communicate in English. So why also not us pick up on that? Yes, as I told you, that easy come, easy go. But when you take a process, yeah, if you take your time and then get something. It lasts, yeah. It won't be a quickie, like, you get someone faster. As easy as they've come, it is as easy as they will leave. So we are trying to build our foundation on strong rocks. Yeah, that's what we are trying to do. So when we build our foundation on a strong rock, guess what? We'll be unshakable. Yeah, we'll be unshakable. We'll be unshakable. Like, because the foundation is strong, so whatever happens up will be easily maintained. Yeah, you get. So that's what I'm really working on. Yeah. So finance part of it is the end part of it. So if I get that finance and I raise enough money, then we'll be doing our live stream. We need the little things. We just need a good laptop, like a gamer's laptop. Then I want to get good sound. Then I want to get a good camera. And I don't need these big cameras. I use webcams. I don't use big cameras. I use webcams. If I'm going to record outside, I always use my phone. So I get a webcam. Then after that, I construct our gazebo outside there where we can sit with our equipment. So then we're good to go. Yeah, we get our mixer, or you can call it a sound card, plus the sound, that is the microphone with its sound card. So then there we are good to go. You get the point. So when we start, we want up, yeah. And you guys will be able to also call in. You can either call in with direct phone calls, you'll either be able to call in on WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. All means then you also be able to come on screen, we chat. It doesn't matter whether we are 10 of us, 30 of us. Then you'll be coming in, share knowledge. Yeah, sharing knowledge. Yes, that's what I want. Because when you grow up, yeah, when you grow up, now me, I grew up. Yeah, I grew up both in my career as a broadcaster. I grew up in that part. Then I grew up, physically. So the way I think is now a little bit different from how I used to think 10 years or 15 years ago. So I feel like if I keep doing what I used to do 15 years ago, won't be justice to me and the people who have been following me. At least we have to evolve. Yeah, we have to evolve. We change, we change. We cannot be doing the same thing. Yeah, we cannot be, because 15 years ago I was doing interviews with celebrities. Now you cannot tell me that I'm still going to do that. At least now let's impact. Yeah, let's impact. Let's make a change. So it's not even all about money. No, 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 no. Let's make a change. Let's make value of us. So if you imagine you watch a video and then you learn that, maybe moving from Uganda, go abroad for greener pastures, maybe staying will be okay. Let's share the knowledge. You give me knowledge, we share, we discuss, then we come up with solutions, tangible solutions, things that really impact, instead of just sitting down, talk about things, discuss people. To me now, it felt like it doesn't make sense. Me, the last time when I was leaving TV, and when I was leaving TV permanently, was because each time I could come, I was discussing someone, talking about someone. I call it gossip. I started off with gossip when I was studying TV 15 years ago. So imagine I was doing gossip 15 years ago, and I still come here and I gossip. I talk about people. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. I feel like we have to change to something new. Yeah. Something new, something different, Yes, in the course of the journey, a lot of people will follow, yeah, because they feel like that's not how things used to be. Most of the people don't like change, yeah. Most of the people don't like change. They want to do things the way they are supposed to be done, or the way they've been doing them, or the way they used to do them. They feel like they don't want to change. But of course, if you don't change, then change will change you. So you have to change. Yeah. At some point, I felt like I felt like TikTok wasn't for me. At some point, I felt like TikTok wasn't for me really. But right now, I feel like any platform you can go on, just go on there. Yeah, any platform you can use, just go in there, because now the world has evolved. People are on social media. That's where the people doing their business. That's where everything is happening. So if you're not there and if you're not visible, then that is bad. You have to be visible. You have to be there. Out, 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 out. You have to be visible. Yeah. So that's why I was like, no, 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 no. I'm going to do this. Yes, I told you. Some people will follow. Yeah, we lost over, I think, like 100 plus, like 150 or 200 people. Yeah, off BCM, the main channel, BCM. That's how much we really lost. But I don't care how many we lose. It's about how many new come through, and join. Yeah, how many come through and join. That is the most important. That's the most important. So now that is what I felt like telling you. Yeah, it's not that I forgot about you. No, I didn't forget about you. There is no way I can leave you. That's why most of the people were like, Anderson, you could have opened up a new channel. And it could make sense. Yes, it can make sense opening up a new channel and we leave this one here, there. But this is something I gave birth to. So I feel like dropping it and starting something new off another channel, it wouldn't be justice for me. Because if I've been on the same platform for all the years, you can go and see the platform when we opened up this platform. So we cannot leave it for nothing. That would be unjust for me. So just be sure whoever will be on here and watching will be adding value to our lives. Yeah, not only spiritually, but of course we'll be adding value spiritually, mentally, uh, career wise, online wise, which I understand the more. So we'll be doing a lot of things. So yes, don't worry. I'm working on it. I'm having flu, so don't mind me. Just don't worry. We are going to do the needful. The needful. I'm having flu. My son went to school. You know that thing when kids go to school, they pick up flu, cough. So I also ended up getting flu and cough. And every day early in the morning, my eyes are like, yeah. So no worries. We are still on. We are going to work. And at a given point, as I've told you, I want to also be seeing you. Yeah. I want to be seeing you, given the fact that, of course, you put up your comments, but I also want to see you. So that's what we are working on. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy, but nothing is impossible. As long as someone else can do it, then we can also as well do it. There is nothing someone else can do that you cannot do. Yes. So no worries. We are going to get back. We are here. We are not going anywhere. As long as you're sticking there, a lot is going to be coming. My target is live stream for 24 hours when I can see you guys. You can see me. We can interact and chat, calling. Any means of communication, we'll be using it. And then we'll be streaming on all platforms, by the way. We'll be on all platforms: TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok at the same time. So you see what we're building? That is going to be very beautiful, something different, something new. So that's what we are working on. Oh, that's what I'm working on because I don't have a team. So I'm doing it basically alone. And why am I doing it alone? Because of my past. Yeah, I had a team which disappointed me, so I was like, no, 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 no. In case I'm doing something new, I'm going to be doing it and doing it one alone. Yes, alone. So that's what I am up to. But of course, I know I get excited by the way each time I come through, and maybe a couple of people come through, 5, 10, 11. I feel good. I feel really, really good. It shows that, the people are still there. So in case I put in consistency sometime, then I know you guys will be here. Then this all will be history when we were starting off. Yeah, so that's the thing. So don't feel bad like DCM went and disappeared. No, 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 no. We are here and we are not going nowhere. Yeah, on TikTok, I use Anderson Luzze. You'll go check it up. Yeah, you'll go check it up. I think immediately after here, I'm going to pass there a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So we can have a simple conversation that side. But I didn't disappear. I'm here, not going anywhere. And the good thing, God has also protected you. So you're also still there. Yeah, God has protected you. Yeah, you're still there as long as you can watch and you can comment. That is a beautiful thing. So no worries. We are here and not going anywhere. Brand new things, of course, empowering ourselves. We're going to create a community. Yeah. Even for the guys, the first videos we did, I told guys that this is going to be more of empowering each other. Yeah, empowering each other. So yeah, that is it. Unless you have some questions, I'll really feel very, very beautiful. Yeah, I really feel very, very beautiful in case you put up some questions. I will be able to answer you. You ask anything, then I will tell you. But I'm excited that, at least I have the internet, because where I am, as I told you earlier, that this is off grid. So if internet is there, that is one of the most important. So the starting things, we got them. We got them. This is our permanent place. We don't go nowhere. Yeah, this is our address. Yeah, this in Uganda is our address. So we don't won't be living. So the only thing you're supposed to do, unless you have questions, I can see some guys have come in a little bit late. Yeah, as we go and be winding up, but don't ever think about it. BCM is not here living anytime soon. It's not living. We are not living now, not living tomorrow or any other time. We are here and we are here to stay. That I can promise you and I can assure you. It's good to talk to you. Yeah, I can talk till tomorrow, but it's very good you say what is really important to say than talking and we are saying a lot of nonsense. Yeah. So I'm going to go pass off some TikTok for a couple of minutes. Yes. So for now, I'm going to be calling it a wrap, and I want to say thank you very much, guys, for you who have tuned in, and then you were here. You spent your data, yeah, and then you listened to what I had to say. I want to say thank you very much. Your special, your family, by the way, your family. Everyone who comes to BCM, also when I'm here, your family. Yeah, and my number, you can always get my number even on Google. So I want to say I'm proud of you guys, and I've just felt like everything you do really goes through well. Yeah. So until when we meet up, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Till then, I want to say bless ya, bless